Hi, and welcome to the ASUG News Studio, sponsored by NTT Data. I'm Craig Powers, and today I have a panel I'm really excited about as a huge college basketball fan and a fan of basketball analytics. Today I have with me Jeremy Searwalt from NTT Data and Ryan Craig from Duke University Athletics, and Kevin Brilliant, who is a second-year MBA student at Duke. And so we're going to talk about what Duke is doing with NTT Data, with the University Alliance program, and with analytics. So, yeah. So I'd love to start off with you, Ryan. If you could, just give me an overview of what Duke is doing right now with analytics.
Yeah, sure, Craig. Thanks for having us on here.
Yeah.
This project originated probably 10 years ago. A gentleman by the name of Curtis Snyder, who's now actually at the University of Colorado, was with Duke Athletics at the time, and he undertook this passion project to coagulate all of this basketball data that we had and some that we didn't have, and diving into microfilm in libraries to go all the way back to the early 1900s and put together this really robust set of data, certainly spotty in some areas. And so what we did was we took the 1936, 1937 season and said, okay, from here on out, we have a pretty good record of what happened. Certainly statistics have changed over time. You added the three-point line, they started counting blocks and steals and things they didn't keep track of back in the day. And so SAP was already a customer, or Duke was already a customer of SAP, and they wanted to figure out if there was a place for them to work with Duke in athletics. And so we thought about site redesign at some point, we thought about the digitization of archives, and then we ended up with this data set, and we realized that this is something that we could use. And so we partnered with SAP and NTT Data to build what we feel confidently is really the first fan-facing, consumer-facing data visualization and analytics tool at the college level. SAP's done work with the NBA and NBA stats, but we really don't think that anybody else has done this in the collegiate space. So it's really an exciting time for us.
Yeah, and like I believe you said to me earlier, it's by Duke, for Duke.
Yeah, it's by Duke, for Duke. That's been our mantra the entire time. We're under the University Alliances program through SAP, which has been phenomenal. It's allowed us to work with Kevin Brilliant. Kirk Zafirovsky also is another member of our student team and an MBA at Duke, and it's allowed us not only to be successful with this project under that program, but then the way that we're able to kind of reach across the aisle to campus and involve undergraduates and graduates in with athletics, which you don't often see at a place like Duke, or really any college space. There's always that dynamic of athletics and academics, and there's a rift there at times. This has provided an excellent synergy between those two areas that would not have been possible if not for sort of this mutual interest in the University Alliances program.
Right, and Jeremy, so NTT Data is on the technical side of this, and you were telling me earlier about you're trying to you were saying too about make it similar to the NBA stats, which many people will be watching may have went to NBA.com, and you can stats, and it's a great website. It's really easy to use with all sorts of insight. Tell me about how what NTT Data is making.
Yeah, so we really started off using NBA stats as kind of a guideline or a guidepost for us moving forward. So with our work outside of basketball, like our work within professional baseball and Major League Baseball and some in football, we decided to take a look at what we've done in those areas, combine that with the work that we've also done, combine that with the work that SAP has done on NBA stats and come up with a model that would work for Duke. And so essentially what we've built out is a technology platform leveraging HANA Cloud to do just that. So we have a single user interface that fans can actually go to from anywhere to go analyze stats at their leisure, and they can do any kind of ad hoc analysis that they'd like to at any given time.
Yeah, I love doing that. And I think you gotta say, of all the programs, I don't know why you have to be helping Duke. I don't think they need much help, But yeah, Kevin Brilliant, I have to say that, so I've heard you live up to the name, so tell me what you're doing with the University Alliance.
Yeah, it's been a tremendous opportunity. We all have a passion for sports analytics, and we all have a passion for Duke basketball. So the chance to combine those two in one project and create something that previously didn't exist, but that will allow fans like ourselves and the students on campus to engage with Duke basketball in a new and different way, I think is really exciting. And then to know that we're using the latest technologies from SAP and from NTT Data to visualize data in a way that wasn't previously possible. It's an exciting time and a project to be a part of.
Great. Before we wrap up, prediction. on the season this year?
Oh man, now you're gonna put me on the spot. I'll say this: we'll do the best we can. We've got a young team, very talented team.
Yeah, very young team.
Roster turnover now is what it is in college basketball. Usually, when you have really talented players, they don't often stay for a long time, and so you have this turnover at a greater rate than you used to. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be a pretty fun season. We'll see how it goes.
Great.
I know it's not much of a prediction, but it's the best I can do.
And you'll be in there in the stands with the Cameron Crazies?
I'll be in there with the rest of them. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Jeremy, and I'm sorry, and Ryan and Kevin. It's been a great panel.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
Thanks,
I
Rick.
appreciate it.
Have a good Tech Ed.
Yeah, we'll
Thank
do.
you.
All right.
You too.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining us. For more SAP customer stories, head to asecnews.com. All right. That's fine.